Hey, it's getting a little chilly out here. I don't know how many more days I can keep doing these videos out in the garden, but I hope it doesn't get too cold too soon. So last time we were talking about Joshua and the Gibeonites from Joshua chapter 9. And the Gibeonites had come to Joshua under false pretenses and tricked him into forming a covenant with them as if they were a faraway nation, which would be perfectly acceptable in God's eyes. But they didn't ask God who these people were, and it turned out that they were Canaanites, and now they were stuck with this covenant with people that they were supposed to drive out of the land. Now the people of Gibeon, they really did submit to God. They acknowledged his superiority. They told Joshua whatever was good in his sight. Once Joshua had found out about their deception, whatever he decided, they would submit to, even if it was to kick them out of the land or kill them all. He made them servants instead, and they were going to serve God as long as they existed as a people. Now, when the other cities to the south of them found out about it, they were understandably in a panic. The first city that the Israelites conquered was Jericho, and then they went on to Ai, and then Gibeon was next. And the Israelites and Joshua were cutting a line straight through the middle of the promised land, cutting it into two. And the Amorites were south. Jerusalem, Hebron, Ekron, an alliance of Amorite cities got together and decided not to attack Israel, but to attack Gibeon. And they were trapped between the Philistines, the Dead Sea, the desert in the south, and now the Israelites to the north. And if they let Joshua close that final gap from Gibeon to the sea, they'd be doomed. But you would think that they would get together and attack the Israelites instead of Gibeon. And when Gibeon would see that they were winning, Gibeons would switch sides again. But that's not how the wicked work. The enemies of God, they protect their own extremes. They are friends as long as they are friends in their evil, in their wickedness. They will applaud when one of their number pushes the boundaries of morality even lower. First you have gay marriage, then you have transsexuals, then you have open pedophilia, open bestiality. This is how it goes. This was obvious that it was going to go that way from the very beginning, decades ago. But people believed them when they said, oh, we just want this little thing, and give us a little bit. We don't want any more. It's not going to hurt you. No, they always want more. They always push the morality lower, further to the extremes. And when one of their number tries to move in the opposite direction, they turn cannibal. There are no friends on that side. If you show any improvement in your morality, if you show any sign of actually submitting to God and moving back towards righteousness, they will eat you alive. They will destroy you. But they can't confront God directly. Sometimes every now and then they'll try. But they only succeed when God's people are not faithful. On that side, there are no friends. But Joshua, despite the Gibeonites having deceived him into a covenant, he had made that covenant and he kept his word. He came to the Gibeonites' defense and he defeated those 5 kings with God's help. And next time we'll talk a little bit about some of the miracles in that battle that happened. But just remember this: protect those who are trying to be faithful to God. Defend them. Urge them towards higher, more pure morality. The other side will do the same for the people who are urging less morality, more immorality, and they will attack anybody who tries to switch sides. There are no friends among God's enemies. They all hate each other. They hate God, they hate their fellow man deep down inside, no matter what kind of language they may use in real life. They'll talk about love, but they mean hate, no matter what it sounds like. Rainbows and unicorns and death. That's all it is. This is Jake Harper with American Torah. Be blessed.